Lesson 2, Basic Programming Components. Let's dive in. Welcome to the next step in your programming journey. Time to look at the cool stuff that makes code come alive. Let's break down some basic programming components in a fun way. Prerequisites. Before jumping into this, make sure you're familiar with these topics. Lesson 1, Basic Programming Terms. All right, now that you've got a grip on the basics, let's move forward. Get ready for another bite of programming knowledge. What goes into code? Expressions. An expression is the smallest part of code that gives you a result when the program runs. For example, 1 plus 2. This gives you a result of 3. That's your expression at work. The print function. The print function is built in and tells the program to display stuff on the screen. So when you write something like verse print 1 plus 2, it evaluates 1 plus 2 and prints 3. You just saw magic happen. Values. A value is the info your program works with. These can be numbers, text, or anything else your program needs. Results. When an expression runs and produces a value, that's the result. Evaluation. To evaluate is simply to run an expression and get a value. It's like executing a little math equation in your program. Operators. What are they? An operator is a symbol that does something to your values. Think of it as an action. Here are a few key ones. Conditional expressions, if-else. This is where it gets fun. You can have your program make decisions, like if mice caught is greater than 0, print win, else print lose. It'll print win if mice are caught, otherwise lose. Types and values. What's that all about? We've talked about values, things your program works with, but types tell the program what kind of operation it can do with those values. Let's break it down. Logic, true or false values like a switch. Example, true, false. Integer, int, whole numbers. Example, 5 minus 30. Float, numbers with decimals. Example, 3.14, 10.5. String, any text including letters, numbers, and even emojis. Example, hello world. Literals. A literal is an unchanging value in the verse programming language, like a number or another character. You would only want to use a literal when you know that the value will never change. For example, with the logic type, there are 2 literals possible, true and false, because their values don't change. True is always true. False is always false. You'll learn more about literals and how to use them in the next lesson. Summary. Code executes expressions, which produce results. Keywords like if and else help with logic. A value is what your program uses to do something. Types tell the program what operations can happen. Literals are unchanging values in the code. Practice time. Ready to write some code? Let's get you hands-on. 1. Open your Hello World device.verse file from the last lesson. 2. Try using the print function to combine different operators and literals. Here's the first line of code you'll test. What will print? Run the line and see if you were right. Next, try this one. And lastly, check out this combo of strings. Now for something fun. What do you think will print this time? Go ahead and run it. There you go. Keep practicing, and you'll be a programming pro in no time.